Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are going to discuss unit number 1, quadratic equation. In this unit we will able to understand the concept of quadratic equation, different methods to solve quadratic equation, and then different types of equation which can be solved by reducing them into quadratic form. So starting with a definition of quadratic equation. Quadratic equation is basically a second degree equation. If we talk about its general form is ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Mean a second degree equation is called quadratic equation. Second degree mean highest power must be 2. If we talk about its proper definition, then it will be an equation which contains the scale of unknown variable but no higher power is called a quadratic equation or an equation of second degree. This is the standard form of quadratic equation in which a is the coefficient of x scale, b is the coefficient of x, and c is the constant of proportionality. Here a, b, and c, these are real numbers. The second one is pure quadratic equation. In pure quadratic equation, b must be equal to 0. If in an equation b is equal to 0, then it is called pure quadratic equation. If we talk about its example, then x squared minus 16 is equal to 0. This is pure quadratic equation because here a equal to 1, c equal to minus 16, but b is equal to 0. So this is pure quadratic equation. Now the second thing is methods to solve quadratic equation. First one is factorization, which you also learn in 9th class. Second one is completing scale. This is the method in which we simplify quadratic equation by completing scale. Mean a plus b whole square formula or a minus b whole square formula. And the third one is by quadratic formula. These three methods can be used to solve a quadratic equation. Now I am going to start exercise 1.1. Question number 1 is write the following quadratic equation in standard form and point out pure quadratic equation. First question is x plus 7, x minus 3 is equal to minus 7. First of all, we will multiply both the factors x with x and minus 3 and 7 with x and minus 3. Plus 7 into x minus 3 is equal to minus 7. X multiply x is equal to x square. 3 multiply x is equal to 3x. 7 multiply x is equal to 7x. And 7 multiply 3 is equal to minus 21. And minus 7 will become plus 7 when we will change its place. After simplification, it will become plus 4x minus 14 is equal to 0. This is standard form of quadratic equation, and this equation is just a quadratic equation but not a pure quadratic. And if it will be if a variable coefficient of x is equal to 0, then it will be pure quadratic equation. Now the next question is x by x plus 1 plus x plus 1 by x is equal to 6. First of all, we will multiply both sides of the equation by LCM, which is x into x plus 1. Multiply both sides by LCM x into x plus 1. We will multiply each term by x into x plus 1. 6 into x plus 1. Now x plus 1 will be cancelled out, x will be cancelled out, and the remaining equation is x multiply x is equal to x square plus x plus 1 multiply x plus 1. This will become x plus 1 whole square and 6x square plus 6x. Now I am going to open the formula of a plus b whole square, which is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. And also when we will change the place of 6x square and 6x, it will become minus 6x square minus 6x is equal to 0. After simplification, I will get minus 4x square minus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. Minus will be taken as common. It will become 4x square plus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. So this is again a quadratic equation. Now the next question is x plus 3 by x plus 4 minus x minus 5 by x is equal to 1. First of all, the same step, I will multiply both sides of the equation with LCM. Multiply both sides by LCM x into x plus 4. X plus 4 will be cancelled out, and here is the x will be cancelled out, and the remaining equation is x when multiplied by x plus 3, it will become x square plus 3x minus x plus 4 x minus 5 is equal to x square plus 4x. Now I will multiply both the terms. X square plus 3x minus x square plus 4x minus 5x minus 20. X square and 4x, I will change its place and it will become negative. X square plus 3x. When minus will be multiplied, the sign of all the values will be changed. After simplification, I will get minus x square plus 20 is equal to 0. Minus will be taken as common, it will become x square minus 20 is equal to 0. This is pure quadratic equation. At the end of this lecture, I am leaving an activity for you in which you write any 3 quadratic equations and pure quadratic equations. If you listen my lecture carefully, then you will be able now to write 3 quadratic equations and 3 pure quadratic equations.